Today's video is Chapter 8, Lesson 3C. We're going to talk about polygons. So I'm going to draw some figures down here that are polygons and some that are not, and you try to decide what makes a polygon a polygon. Alright, take a look. Look at the left side, look at the right side. What makes a polygon a polygon? Well, in your mind, did you think they have to have straight sides? Because if they have curves, any kind of curves, that puts them in non-polygon side. Did you think, well, they have to close up? Because anything that has a gap is not a polygon. So a polygon is a closed figure that has 3 or more straight lines. Alright, let's name all the polygons, the common ones. So they have to at least have 3 sides. If they only have 2, then they're not going to close up. So 3 sides, let's go the name all the way from 3 to 10 and a picture for each one. So 3 sides is a triangle. This is not the only picture, but this is a picture of a triangle. 4 sides is a quadrilateral. We also have special quadrilaterals, parallelograms, trapezoids, squares, rectangles, rhombuses. I just drew a picture of one particular one. Now let's think about 5. 5-sided shapes are called pentagons, and here is a picture of one particular pentagon. Not all pentagons have to look like that, just 5 sides. Here is a 6-sided shape. It's called a hexagon. 7 sides is called a heptagon. I drew something, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 sides. 8 sides is an octagon. Our most famous octagon is a stop sign. 9 sides is called a nonagon, and I drew a picture of, kind of looks like a crown. 10 sides is a decagon, and I just kind of got creative here and drew, looks like some arrows, but it does have 10 sides. So if we want to talk about them in general, we have the prefix poly. Poly means any sides, and then if we're talking about specific ones all the way up to 10, those are the common names for those. Alright, let's talk about the angles on the inside. So in a triangle, we had a special number. All the angles, the 3 angles, when we added them up, they all add up to what special number? 180. 180 degrees. Quadrilaterals, the squares, the parallelograms, all 4 angles, if we add all 4 angles up, what do they add up to? Well, they equaled 360. That was our special number there. But there's actually a rule we can write so that we can find all the angles of any polygon. That way we don't have to memorize the list. We can memorize a rule and it'll work for any shape. The rule says you're going to take the number of sides minus 2. You're always going to go 2 less than how many ever sides it has. So if it's a decagon with 10, we're going to go down to 8. If it's a heptagon with 7 sides, we're going to go down to 5. But we always take the number of sides and we take 2 off of that number, subtract 2, and then we multiply by 180. We multiply that answer after we've subtracted by 180. And I'm going to show you why that works, why it's not just some random rule. If I pick one corner from each of these shapes and I draw a line to any other corner, any other angle, just like this, and then let's see, I can go to this corner, and this corner. 4 sides, square, rectangle, parallelogram, 4 sides makes 2 triangles. I cut it into 2 triangles. A pentagon, I cut it into 3 triangles. A hexagon, 1, 2, 3, 4. I cut it into 4 triangles. Do you see why we're always subtracting 2? And do you see why we're always multiplying by 180? There are 2 180s. 180, 180, 180. There are 3 that each of these would equal 180 if I counted on the inside. There are 4 that add up to, there are 4 triangles. Each triangle is 180. So if I take 4 minus 2, I get 2, times 180 is 360, which we already knew it was going to be 360, but this proves it. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180. That makes 540. So pentagons have 540 degrees if you add up all their interior angles. So it's always take off 2 and multiply by 180. Because if we take off 2, see how this dot can't actually reach, if it goes to this corner or this corner, then it's actually one of the sides. These are the only 2 corners that it couldn't reach. So it'll always not be able to reach 2 corners, and then we're figuring out how many triangles. Your question for this video, your one and only question, is how many degrees are in an octagon? So you're going to use our rule, n minus 2, the number of sides minus 2 times 180. And type in your answer. Good luck. Did you type in 1080 degrees? 1080. So an octagon has 8 sides. I'm going to do 8 minus 2. That makes 6. Order of operations, I do this first because it's inside of my parentheses. 6 times 180 is 1080.